Hello, everyone, beautiful souls. So the Schumann resonance has hit 1500 hertz. That means the proton and photon electrical charges are coming to Earth at quantum speed. I want to make this very brief, very short, because I want everybody to watch it and share it and share it and share it. This is about a way that we can help to maintain our energies as we're being hit with a lot of light crystalline downloads. And this has a little bit to do with your MerkaBa. It's two um, inverted um, inverse tetrahedrons. So they're two pyramids, upside down and right side up, attached together. And you are the middle driving force of that. So what I want you to think about doing, because the way we're going to be able to maintain all these energies, because a lot of us haven't been able to sleep at night, we've had anxiety attacks, we're feeling like our cells are so full, our molecules are bursting. We're feeling a little bit on the overwhelmed, fatigue side, that we're just kind of disoriented. Um, you know, what was this all about? Dizzy, dazed. Those are words for when the energies start coming in and hitting the earth. Um, that is upgraded to more fifth dimensional, and we're trying to stabilize and keep up with it now. And in doing this little technique, along with my ninja sword thing, that I do every day and night or as needed if I get triggered. This technique is something that I've been doing on a regular basis. And so, one of the things that can happen when these old energies start showing up in our life, things that's um, incomplete, maybe tax records from 2016 or a divorce, things re enter your atmosphere or your world and start spinning around you and making you spin. These kinds of things may be old relationships. People, you're thinking you want to get back together, you don't want to get back together, whatever. There's some re examining of the past coming up, is basically where I'm going with this. And instead of maybe being triggered as we would have in the past, one of the things that we can do, besides my sword and cutting those energy cords, is a meditation that I do where I imagine myself in a triangle in my upper body. Okay, it's pointed up, and then an inverted triangle in my lower body. So my chakras in here are the center of the triangles, is where they merge. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the top, okay, and then I'm going to counter spin the bottom. So this is a visualization that you can do on your own in your own privacy. It takes 1 to 2 minutes to kind of get into the sync of it, and then you can start practicing it a little more frequently and you'll see the benefits of it. So we're spinning the bottom and the top triangles, okay? We are connecting in our heart chakra and blasting out like that star that I showed you. We are blasting out our energy in that star. So that becomes our heart. MerkaBa is the word, MERKABA, if you want to look it up. It's our MerkaBa body. It's the balance of all four bodies, our mental, our physical, our spiritual, and our emotional. So when we're balancing all those chakras, all those bodies, we're spinning them, we can start coming into heart. So the goal is to stay like this as we make this transition into fifth dimension. So I hope that was clear. Let me demonstrate a little bit better again. So upper tetrahedron, lower tetrahedron connects heart, Okay, so upper's going to spin, lower's going to spin in a different way. All right, you're going to stay in that meditation. You're in the center of those double tetrahedrons, double pyramids. It's going to balance you as above, as the heavens, as below, the earth, and you meet in your heart. Okay, so when we stay heart centered or unity consciousness, we can stay and grasp and maintain our presence in today. Who I am today is not who I was when I met my ex-husband. Okay, that was a different person in a different time, a different age, and for a different purpose, a different timeline. This reality shifts into today's reality and stays centered in the heart. Okay, when we do this, one, we can stay grounded, and we don't want to ground it to earth in the third dimension. We want to ground to new earth, so fifth dimensional, new earth, new divine intelligence as above, higher genius energy. So that's what we're bringing in. And as you hear my words, they're going to mean something to you. And that's how you need to practice it. Not necessarily how I practice it, or not how somebody else tells you to practice it that you've downloaded on the internet. Okay. But how it feels to you. It's your personal expression, your personal genius will guide you. And part of your purpose and your journey is to follow that guidance, because it will lead you, it will learn you, it will give you wisdom. Wisdom can be learned through suffering. We all know that. If you've ever been in a narcissistic relationship with somebody, you suffer and you learn. You come to wisdom, you come to your inner knowing. Or you can become wise by setting your booty in a seat and taking a class, going to college, actually learning through academics or classroom situations, knowledge. And knowledge through practice leads you to wisdom. So as we balance body, mind, spirit, and emotions, we elevate those consciousnesses. Okay, we elevate those bodies. We balance them, we rotate them, we come into our own heart center, and we radiate that juicy love, peace, kindness. For me, it's a lot of bliss because I live at the beach. How could it not be? And that's the energy I send out. So anything that comes up for review, I call it, from my past, whether it's somebody trying to run a smear campaign on me or somebody trying to devalue me as their mother, their wife, their daughter, um, their teacher, their doctor, um, I don't know, their babysitter. I'm reaching there. It doesn't matter to me because today I'm this energy, okay? And I come into center. Now, another technique that a lot of people are doing is invoking the purple violet flame of Saint Germain. And so you see your body literally as becoming embodied in the violet flame. I mean, it's just a sense of the flame is just going all around you. And sometimes I'll just do this on my yoga mat and I just feel the flame is just burning and cutting the cords from all emotional attachments, all things that I thought that mattered, all things that I thought my ego had to have, all things that I thought would fulfill me, all things that I thought I had to be approved of. And for me, that's a lot. So when you invoke that violet flame and you can feel it around you, that alone is cutting all of those attachments and those cords. And it's kind of a fun thing to do, especially if you have a beautiful shawl like silk shawl like this. So with that being said, sometimes I just wear this and imagine that violet flame of Saint Germain cutting cords and turning into ash all those expectations, all those ideas and thoughts that my ego came up with. Just let them go. Just let them go. They came out of nothing, and I'm sending them back to nothing. Okay? Just ash. It's just invisible. It's just doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. So, with those small teachings or pointings, as um, the Buddha would say, namaste. Mwah. I love you, dear souls.